Pokemon Soul Silver has been a game that's been very dear to my heart for many years. And it's definitely one of the games that I look to when I want to play a single player game, mostly because of how well I adhere to the game. I grew up with it. It was one of my favorites. It's the one Pokemon game that I remember the most of growing up as a kid. And it's definitely started to get me back into that realm of single player games and focusing on just the game rather than a story, or not rather than a story, but rather than a multiplayer game of focusing on co-op or anything else. So far this month has been, or these past 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks since I posted that video, have been pretty good in terms of I've been trying to focus more on games. And for example, this gameplay of Pokemon Silver is the very first day that I got to sit down and just relax for once. I haven't had a game experience like that in months. Battlefield has always taken me to, I'm just playing it. It's not just a game, it's a game that I can focus on and just kind of blow time over. But this felt short. I played Pokemon Silver for about 30-45 minutes and it felt like the shortest amount of time and I didn't get a lot done, whereas Battlefield I felt like I got a lot to do and I wanted more and more, and it's taking me a bit of time to get used to playing single player games again. I think the other thing that doesn't help is my ADHD and my autism. I really enjoy really focusing in on a game that I know the mechanics for, like Pokemon. I know in and out. Know very well the mechanics of the game. The problem that I have is sitting there and taking the time to just dive into the story is just taking me a lot longer to get used to. And scientifically speaking, you do have to have consistency 24 hours. Or I'm not 24 hours, I'm sorry, 24 days to 31 days to build a healthy habit. And it's taking me a while to get to that point. I have been pretty consistent in what I've been doing in terms of that. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon Silver. I have gameplay of Pokemon Breath of the Wild. That was like, I wanted to restart that for a very long time. I heard it's a very good game. I haven't gotten it to beat it yet. And it's very, very hard for me to, I wouldn't say beat it, but it takes a lot because I have to focus. This isn't a game that I can just throw something on in the background and like watch TV with or listen to music with. I really want to capture the ambience of this game because a lot of people will talk about how good this game is in terms of the sound quality, the art, just everything about it. And I don't want to sit here and ruin that by listening to, Parks and Rec for the 15th time. It's been a very good experience in terms of I've been sitting here and just kind of taking it in step by step. I will purposely now when I come home from work and I'm trying to relax and trying to get used to playing these games, I am taking the time to just sit here and be like, let's focus on this game, which has been great. I absolutely love that. I love that now my relaxation time has a purpose rather than just I'm here to just shoot people online, and it's been really a good focus and a good use of my energy in terms of I feel better about it. Which then leads me to my next point. In terms of, responsibilities and everything else, it's kind of hard knowing that there's almost like 104 games that are all bought by me and need to be played because I haven't played a lot of them, or I played enough of them and I just stopped it. A really good example of that, which I don't have gameplay of, is Paper Mario. Origami King. I played for a pretty good part of 2020 when it first came out, 2021. And it was a game that I thought it was really, really good. I liked the mechanics of it. I enjoyed the roleplay of it, or the RPG elements, the different stuff that you can get, the different stuff that messes with. It messes with gameplay, or your gameplay of it. I enjoy it. My problem is that with games like that, I have to go get a guide. I have to get either a book or I have to watch a video on it, because I just can't get to a certain point of playing it. Whereas, like, you know, this is just a lot different. I feel like I can put a little bit more time. Yeah, I know the first half, or the first 2/3 of Breath of the Wild. I know a little bit more of Tears of the Kingdom because I played that a little bit more, and I enjoyed that one more. And I am playing that on the side, but it's different. It's different. In playing with these games, it feels better. It feels like I've been able to do that, but it's hard to balance that responsibility of, now I need to do all this stuff. And as a millennial dad, as somebody who's, you know, primary caretaker of a family, or starting to take care of a family, it's hard, because I can only play for a couple hours before I have to go to bed. And then it's like, for me, this gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom was an hour, and I feel like I wasn't able to do a lot within that hour. Pokemon was the same exact thing. I only took an hour to myself, and I was able to get it set up and running and going, but it took me longer to set it up than to play it. And I'm hoping that these 15 days I'm starting to, like, really get into this a little bit more. And that kind of, you know, thinking about it that way has brought me into a thing of where I was thinking about doing a series of this, like, not just a gaming vlog, but just more of a, maybe even live stream of my games that I'm playing. And maybe we can turn it into that. Maybe make gaming journals a separate thing. Make gaming journals, the games that I'm playing, that are separate from the live streams. And I guess the main thing that I want to know from everybody is, would we start a Let's Play? Or should we just do a continuation of a game that I've already been playing, that I did one time on a stream and would now like to continue? I did that about 5 months ago. I did a stream of Pokemon Shining Pearl. And now I'm looking forward to putting more time and effort into that, because I did put some Pokemon in there. I traded over a Eevee to make a Leafeon. I did a whole bunch of stuff in that game to start it off in a good path, and I stopped playing it. And I got maybe 5-ish hours into it to make it into something what it is. And I want to make it more. When I think of YouTube, I think of all my favorite old YouTubers that I grew up with and started watching. Shady Penguin, King Nappy, a whole bunch of other people that I enjoyed watching and seeing them play certain video games. Maryland was another one. I didn't watch a lot of Call of Duty or any of those guys, which is very surprising. I just watched more multiplayer matches and like what they did with them. But it was never let's play, Call of Duty, which I'm okay with. I don't need to watch that. I already know it. I play it on my own. But I enjoy seeing, people like John Stone or Absol Blogs play Pokemon, because it gives me an idea of like, hey, this is what you could do with your games. And I want to do that with Pokemon. It could be Pokemon. It could be Xenoblade. It could be whatever other video games that we have on the backlog. And we have a lot of games in the backlog. I'll tell you. We're talking. I'm about to pull up the note here. Again, 104. But I mean, we're looking at Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. You know, we can go into any of the Grand Theft Auto, Spyro. Fire Emblem would be really nice to do because that's a lot of gameplay and a lot of hours because you have to play at 3 different houses. And considering that the new one's coming out, which I already have a pre-order for, but I mean, we have so many games that are just over hundreds of hours of gameplay. Me sitting here and recording a lot of that is going to be really tough to do and edit all that. And I'd rather do the backlog of gaming as a live stream. And I think that would be more beneficial in terms of the channel and how the gaming vlogs are going. I think the gaming vlogs are a good idea for keeping you guys updated on what I'm playing and how far I'm getting into the backlog. But I think that there's certain games on here like Xenoblade would be perfect to play. I have that on Switch too. That would be perfect to play on here. You know, Breath of the Wild would be too. Tears of the Kingdom. You know, Paper Mario. My girlfriend has Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. I would love to play that, and I think that would be an awesome beginning of a new game to series. I've never played it. I mean, there's so many on just the Wii U alone where I have my own Wii U and I haven't plugged it in months, and I would love to plug it in and get started on another playthrough of, you know, Yoshi's Woolly World or something. You know, I have a whole bunch of games that I bought for that before the eShop went down, such as Twilight Princess and a whole bunch of other ones. And of course, there's, you know, other games on here that are, you know, like Persona 3 on my Switch. I have that. I have Persona 5, the new Persona game that's coming out, Persona 4, which would be another great game to play. But I think that maybe having the grinding sessions be the vlog and having whatever I decide to do on stream be the main portion of that. And, you know, maybe we just I think it'd be easier to do it that way. You know, of course, let me know your thoughts on that, but just, I don't know. I'm enjoying my time taking a break away from online multiplayer video games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, because you know, a lot of the games nowadays, they're becoming shills. Not shills, but like just overall, like, oh my god, why would I want to play this over and over again? I would. It's just not fun. It's not fun. I mean, a great example, I've downloaded Fortnite. I downloaded Fortnite because of the new season, because I thought it looked cool. So I was like, oh, it's gamer oriented, and like, you know, whatever. But I played it for 5 minutes. I barely even got through like the beginning of it. And it's just terrible. It's terrible. I can't sit here and play another 15 minutes of a game where these kids are just sweaty. I'm talking sweaty. The absolute worst. But again, I'm enjoying my time on playing these games. I haven't played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in forever, since the games came out. And I think I beat them. I want to say I beat the first one. I beat Let's Go Pikachu back in like 2020. No, I'm sorry, 2019, right? Because this game came out in 2018, 2017, something like that. But I definitely played them, and then that was it. I put them on the back burner. There was not a lot of games coming out, and I did not want to play it. As much as I love Kanto's another great region, another great game series. Just keep redoing it. They just keep redoing it too often, and it's just anyways, that's it for me, at least here on this side of things. I know it's a short video. I'll have another vlog for you guys in another 15 days, let you guys know how everything's going. So I appreciate you guys watching it, and yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, give me your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on the gaming, on the live streaming. I think the live streaming would be an awesome idea to just kind of allow me to do two things at once. So but yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.